Hey everyone, and welcome to another Wednesday podcast. This is the podcast where we try to talk about a lot of things that are positive, because positivity is such a powerful tool for us mentally, emotionally, and most importantly, spiritually. That's why every Wednesday morning you can expect to hear me, Matt, and my beautiful wife and co-host Heather talk about the wins in our life that we've had in the week prior. And this is week, I think, 39. So, wow, 39 straight weeks we have been doing this. We're back to doing the episodes at night because life has gotten busy and we have not been able to do this during the day. So, I'm not a huge fan of the nighttime time. So... But we're trying to stay positive. So what do you got for us, Heather?
Okay. Wins?
Yes.
Okay. Wins. Ladies' Bible class was today, and those ladies are just super encouraging and fun to be around. They just do so much, and they're just so awesome.
They do a lot.
I want their energy.
Mm-hmm.
For being not a whole ton older than me, but they're much older than me. They have lots of energy, I feel like.
They get after it now.
Mm-hmm. They do a lot, and it's pretty impressive, and it's something I think that they could be teaching younger women how to do. And women my age should seriously be taking them up on learning these things that they do, because we're the next generation.
Yep.
And who's going to carry out those things if we're not there? So there's that. Other wins. Wins. My sewing projects are getting more fun and completed, and we won't discuss the shirt that I made. The
Why?
very first thing I ever made on a sewing machine. I mean,
you were able to complete an entire project.
I did.
Without throwing it away.
I did. I completed the entire project of the shirt. But the ruffle sleeves on it were not even, so I have not worn it anywhere. Unless I wear like a sweater over it, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, every year for Christmas, I'm all about some homemade Christmas gifts. Last year, I did apple butter and strawberry jalapeno jams, and then something else. I feel like I did something else, and I can't remember what else it was. So this year, I feel like I'm stepping it up. I usually do something embroidered because hand embroidery is like my favorite thing. But this year I'm kind of stepping my game up a little bit on the homemade things. So I'm really excited about it.
So what'd you make?
Well, I don't really want to talk about it yet.
Well, my family doesn't listen to this, so.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Okay. So everybody that hears this and you see Matt's mom, do not tell her about my sewing projects. So I started learning how to quilt, and I think I'm really leaning more into wanting to quilt more than make shirts and stuff at the moment. But, I made my first ever 8-point star quilt block piece, and
think about how long an actual quilt would take.
Doing that? Yeah, that would take forever.
Like if you had like a bunch of those quilt blocks and then put them all together.
Oh my.
Is that what you would do?
Yeah.
So you would just make a bunch of individual blocks like that and then find like an in-between material and then a backing material?
Mm-hmm. So you have your quilt topper is the pretty part that is like super detailed. And then you've got your batting, which is your thickness material, warmth, or however you want it to be, on the middle. And then you've got your backing, which is your
Other quilt
solid
material. Yeah.
typically a solid thing.
Wow.
And then you've got your basting, which is the material that goes around the entire quilt. That's the part I'm still trying to understand right now. But I made a few 8-point star quilt toppers and I put them on sweatshirts and they are so cute.
It's very impressive.
A girl from Alabama made me and the girls one, and we're all matchies, and I've been obsessed with it ever since. And so I was like, I want to learn how to make this ever since, and that was like a year ago. So I am finally doing that, and I'm really excited about it.
It's
But
very impressive.
I have a few friends that are having babies and have babies, and I really want to make baby quilts. I want to be that person that makes everybody baby quilts.
Yeah.
I want to be known for, Heather made me a baby quilt. You know, you
Yeah,
always
that'd
gotta
be fun.
I gotta come up with what is my granny niche thing gonna
Yeah.
be as I get older.
Yep. That'd be fun.
Yeah. So that's what I've been doing a lot of lately. What else have we been doing? I feel like we've been doing so much.
Lots of church stuff. We went to Oklahoma and back. We talked about that last week. And then we had, what did we do? Last week was election week. So
Oh yeah,
that was a wild.
we watched it while
Yeah. We did. I stayed up till 1:30 and ended up
wow.
watching the final calling of the race, or the final prediction. And yeah, it was a long night. I
What's
was
really
worn out the
funny
next day.
is the last time Trump ran, we were still living in Oklahoma. And
No, we weren't.
yes, we
We were in South Dakota.
No,
we
the
were.
first time he ran.
Yes, the first time.
The first time he ran.
The re-election, we were in South Dakota preparing for COVID.
Yeah, that's right. But the first
Or
time he
It
ran,
was already COVID.
I'm the one that stayed up to watch it. And that was the first time somebody I voted for won.
Yeah.
I totally thought I had cursed it by voting for him. But then the second time, I guess I forgot everything in between those years.
Yeah.
I think so.
Some good years. Lots of trials and people trying to get Trump impeached. But yeah,
Yeah.
lower gas prices were nice for a while.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, so I stayed up way too late and I was worn out the next day. So that was not enjoyable, but I got some sleep finally. And then what else did we do last week? Nothing really. Bible studies, church, lots of fun stuff. Had a great Sunday. What did we do Saturday? Chilled Saturday.
I really don't remember.
We got our Christmas stuff put up.
That's what we've been doing.
We
That
got
is what we have done.
our Christmas tree is up. We don't really have a ton of decorations, but there's a lot more festive. Oh, we rearranged our living room to make it more seating appropriate. So now I have my big recliner out there, which is awesome. We made Heather more of a sewing room in our front room, which is good. Now she has more space in there.
And we watched It's a Meaningful Life.
It's a meaning. No.
What's
Heather.
Wonderful. Okay,
Oh,
let me.
my lands. People out there
If you're
are
a
going to
Veggie Tales,
crush you.
if you're a Veggie Tales watcher, you would understand that
Heather had
been
never seen
messing
It's a
that up.
Wonderful Life. And so we watched it last Friday night. I think it was Friday night.
yes.
And it's awesome. And she was watching it and she thought it was awesome too. So it was awesome.
It's emotional and
Yes.
it's a beautiful story. And so that leads us to, what is your favorite old school movie? Even Christmas movie.
See, and that one's cool because it's not like Christmas. It's just Christmas time.
Yeah.
When the movie's taking place. And so, it's such a cool, I don't know, it just shows you that you have a life, even though you're not. What is great about It's a Wonderful Life is the message that you can have a wonderful life without having everything.
Yep.
So, and I think that's what he learned at the very end is, I am very blessed. I have all these friends. I have everything. I didn't need all those trips across the world or anything like that. So,
yep, that's right.
It's awesome. It was a great movie. James Stewart is awesome. He's a good Western guy too.
Really? I'd have a hard time.
He is in Winchester. What is it? Winchester 77.
What?
He's awesome.
I don't know Westerns.
Let me see what Western movie he was in. It's a Wonderful Life. Yes, awesome. What else do you think he's in? He's got to be in that movie. Yes. Winchester 73. Is that what it is?
I have no idea.
Winchester 73. That's a good movie too. I think John Wayne's in that movie with him. Sorry. Oh, I've seen a lot of his. The Shootist is a good movie. He's in that one.
I have no idea.
Oh, man. I kind of want to go back and watch these. How the West Was Won. I've seen that. This is cool. He's in a lot of movies. Good night.
Oh, wow.
What a boss. Beast mode in these. And a lot of different a lot of action movies. But yeah. Who's my favorite country movie? Is that what you call it? Cowboy movie. What would you call it? Western movie?
Western movie.
My favorite Western movie actor. John Wayne's good. Sam Elliott is good. James Stewart's good. Probably my favorite Western movie actor is Tom Selleck, though. He was really good. Of course, Clint Eastwood's good. I never really got into Clint Eastwood movies, though.
I don't know that I've seen any of them.
Oh, man.
But we were talking about Christmas movies.
Yeah.
But
favorite Christmas movie?
Why were the Christmas movies, like in the Home Alone era, the best movies? What
because
about
we were
them?
kids, and Christmas was more fun when we were kids.
I was terrified of Home Alone, though. I didn't like Home Alone.
Oh.
Until now. Now that I'm an adult, I like Home Alone. But I don't think I ever really liked it back then.
It was more fun when we didn't have to pay for the presents.
Yeah, that's true.
But
it's still so fun.
But yeah, we
I just like baking.
Our tree is up. Our little tree is up. Our blow ups are up outside. We did that the other day, yesterday.
Yep. And the Christmas music has been on repeat.
Yep. We got it's good. It's good. What was last week? We did something. I don't know. Oh well. Wins for me is I was thinking about something earlier. Got to go visiting last night and visit with some people that were needing some visiting, and that was good. Had a young man get baptized yesterday or late last night. That's awesome. And then had a really good Sunday, lots of visitors, which was great. It was very loud of singing and stuff, which was awesome. Saturday was a relaxing day. I've been trying to work on duck calls and study about working on duck calls, and man, it's a lot. I got to get back in the groove. I need somebody, if anybody's listening to this podcast and they live in the general Clarksville area and you have a metal lathe, then we need to chat. I need a metal lathe. Or I need to figure out, I just need to get wood. I don't need to keep messing with acrylic.
But acrylic is so pretty.
It is, but it is a nightmare to get that thing sawed all the way down to, or turned all the way down to a 5/8.625 insert width. And then, like watching that, I was watching one dude, and he was like, "This is how I make a duck call." It was like a beginner's guide to making a duck call. And he's like going through, and like he was doing a piece of wood. It looked like hedge wood, and he was doing it, and I was like, "Oh, that seems legit." And then all of a sudden, he takes it off his regular lathe and then takes it over to his metal lathe. I'm like, "Dude, ain't nobody got $700 to go buy no metal lathe right now." Like, oh man. And then that he does the metal lathe to make it more exact. So, I don't know. It's just it's hard to do with the way I'm doing it. It just makes it a little bit trickier because I'm trying to do it by hand to get it all the way down. And it's worked. I've been able to make some decent calls out of it, but you can't get super exact like you can with like a metal lathe. But yeah, maybe I'll move over to wood and just do wooden inserts. Or I could just buy poly inserts that are already pre-made.
So what's the difference between the two?
Wood and acrylic. Wood is just harder. Or no, acrylic is just harder and has a way louder sound. And then you have acrylic is really loud. Wood is just a lot easier to work with, I think. But it's just a lot to work with. Wood is easier to cut down with those tools that I have. But yeah, we'll figure something out. I need to buy some wood. I've got a lot that I need to get rid of. But like, so acrylic is better for making soundboards and stuff. But like really dense wood that I do not have currently is also decent. Like a hedgewood, a Coca-Cola wood, Bacote or Bacardi or whatever you call that kind of wood.
Yeah.
Any sort of black woods are good. Because if they're a really dense wood, they will carry a sound very well. And they won't suck water into it either. But yeah, it's all
Very
fun stuff. I
interesting.
like doing it. I have black walnut that I got a long time ago to work and mess around with. But man, black walnut dust is a nightmare.
Oh.
So I need some hedge. Hedge is cheap. Or Osage orange or bow dark, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same.
That sounds very complicated.
Yeah, it is. It's fun though. But yeah, that's what's been going on in our lives. Okay.
Yeah.
Did we talk last week about boiled custard or eggnog?
Yes.
Okay. We got some other boiled custard that's a little bit better.
Okay, no.
Actual boiled custard.
Actually, we realized that there is holiday custard, boiled custard, and eggnog.
Yeah. Well, I think the boiled custard's the same.
No.
This one just is made by Purity, which I think is
Well,
a Tennessee brand.
The holiday custard that I got
That was a little more milky.
very melted ice creamy. But
Yeah.
the boiled custard that you got tastes just like an egg custard pie before it has been baked.
Mm-hmm.
But then eggnog is supreme and eggnog is the best. So,
Oh yeah, well, I think we're doing something new this year for Thanksgiving. I think we're going to do a Thanksgiving brunch and
Yeah.
not an actual lunch. We're going to be so like done eating by the end of these holidays. I can already guarantee you.
yes.
There is a massive amount of eating things coming up on our schedule. There's church Christmas parties. There's youth group church Christmas party things, Thanksgivings.
So many things.
I'm just not. I'm excited about the fellowshipping and hanging out with people, but man, the eating is going to be rough. I'm going to need to stop eating.
Yeah.
I think I'm over Mexican food too.
I've been over it for a long time.
I just can't anymore.
I've been over Mexican.
But there's just like no good places to. Well, okay. Another good thing. Last Friday we went to a place called Cafe 931. Awesome. It's in Clarksville, and it's the most massive, like...
Oh, that was delish.
Most massive coffee shop cafe thing you'll ever see. But we got coffees, and usually on Fridays is my day off. So we drop Josie off at school and go find a place to go get coffee. Speaking of coffee, I have to remind myself that I have a coffee appointment in the morning. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Okay, we are, I think, going to go ahead and end our episode for tonight. Thanks again for listening. Be encouraging to people around you. Be positive. Put up your Christmas stuff. Don't wait till Thanksgiving. And get ready for a wild football weekend. Tennessee's playing Georgia. Alabama's playing Auburn. I think Alabama-Auburn game always.
Question mark.
Isn't it? Or maybe Alabama's off. Alabama's football schedule. Oh, Alabama is playing Mercer. Wow, what? Mercer? Poor Mercer. Well, Tennessee is playing Georgia this weekend, so that'll be a big game, and that'll be a fun game to watch. Tennessee versus, which is wild because Tennessee is 8-1 and Georgia is 7-2.
Oh,
yeah. Wow. That's going to be cool. Can't wait to watch. Saturday this weekend, 6:30. Oh, and we have a men's shoot day, men's day. I'm excited.
when's that?
That's Saturday.
This Saturday?
Yep, 9 to 12. Okay, everybody, have a great week. Yeah, we will talk to you later. Goodbye.
Bye.